Because suddenly this person doesn't have a mic, but this person has one. And apparently we don't need a second one, according to this person. I suppose we are ready. Well, welcome to Die by the Sword, or Miekalla, as it translates to Finnish. So, time starts now, or 7 seconds ago, according to the screen. Minor details. Anyway, yeah, this is Die by the Sword, cinematic sword fighting simulator from 19... what was it? 97. Made by Treyarch, who ended up making some much worse games later on. And you immediately saw the first skip of the run, where Pjoxt just flipped and landed on his face, and he's gonna do it right away, again. Very nice. Because one of the most amazing speed effects in this game is that you can just... I believe you hit your head in the ceiling when you're doing a flip, and as a result, you land on your face, which then allows you to clip through doors and gates and that sort of funny stuff. And that is the first level done. Well done. Don't fall off the raft. Can you fall off the raft? No, okay. Oh yeah, that was one of the high-quality cutscenes. I think the story behind the cutscenes in this game was that Treyarch lost the actual cutscenes before the release, and they had to redo them in-engine, and they ended up looking really, really janky, in a good way. Attempt to read the chat, as I don't know enough about this game to fully commentate, so I will take questions and relay them to Pjoxt and be the microphone between you two. Oh yeah, you see Pjoxt doing a jam-looking hop all the time, because it's a tiny bit faster than just walking, and all you need to do that is tap forward twice. Saves a tiny bit of time throughout the run. How much coffee have you had today? A couple of energy drinks, but no coffee. Same for me. Yeah, those traps are, I think, really finicky to dodge. At least I always get hit by one of them. Okay. The rope that triggers the elevator is for some reason outside the elevator itself, which is a fantastic design in my opinion. And again, it saves a bit of time to get on top of the elevator and jump into the trigger to get to the next level a tiny bit sooner. Oh, I'm sorry, we just don't have coffee here at the moment. We just happen to have energy drinks. I'm sure someone will redeem us and drink coffee. Alright, got it. The combat in this game is special. So you just use the numpad to move the sword around manually. So if you hit 4 on the numpad, the sword goes left, and if you hit 6 on the numpad, the sword goes right. And you have to do all this stuff manually. So if it looks a bit clunky, then that's probably because it is. Oh wow, I wasn't expecting that to go through. You were looking really far left. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I think both of these gates are a bit tricky to get through. But first try in both, nice. And this is one of the most difficult fights in the game because this ogre is pretty strong. Luckily, he only has one arm anymore. Oh. Yeah, that's why the ogre is dangerous, because one hit from him and you go flying. That was a really good fight, though. Yeah, knockdown did cost a bit of time, but it wasn't too bad. Like, I think in that fight it's to be expected that you get knocked out at least once. Oh, important question. Is this game better or worse than Asgan the Dragon Slayer?
Far better.
Far better. I gotta agree with that. But will you do Asgan the Dragon Slayer in some event in the future? Maybe.
If they're using Windows 7.
Okay, so we need Windows 7 PCs for the next event. Because Asgan is a wonderful and stable game that works on all PCs with no problems. Nice. Those tentacles can grab you mid-air and just throw you into water, and that makes everything horrible. But if you're just fast enough, you can usually get through without too much of a problem. How many times have I said on a day like this today? Not once. I got here like an hour ago or 2 hours ago, I don't know. I have a feeling we'll be repeating that a few times. Some plot is going on, I don't know what it's about. Do you? No? Okay. The lore is too deep for us to understand. We're mere humans. It's not meant for us. And up next is what I think is the most difficult fight of the game by far, because there's this asshole throwing fireballs and walking backwards faster than you can walk forwards.
And I'm just squealing like a dog pig.
Well, he appears to be backing into a corner, which is really helpful. Okay, so he lost an arm so he can no longer use fireballs. Actual strats. That was fast. Okay, then we gotta free up this mutant dude so he can help us out later on in the level to get to the next one. And this is the reason I ever learned this game, because it has a disguise mechanic. It's basically Hitman. You are now this creature, mage thing, shaman, and enemies won't attack you until like 5 rooms from now, when the disguise suddenly breaks, disintegrates, and the mutant. You can do it, pal. Here you go, made it. Oh yeah, audio cue for when you can actually move on. Has the expansion for this ever been ran? Okay, he did a casual playthrough and it's apparently shit. But no runs. The record is free. Go for it. What is that sound? I don't remember hearing that sound before. Oh, so jumping as a pig for some reason causes this, and I apparently have never jumped as a pig because I don't remember this. I mean, I did do like 3 runs, so I'm apparently really crap at the game because I should be jumping all the time.
It's not faster, it just makes it.
Oh, I mean, it doesn't have to be faster, but it just has to make a funny sound. I think that's more important in a speedrun. Oh, the mask's power expired. Right. Of course, that's how the mask works.
Bloody hell! Well, there's nothing to do
When it's a
here.
strength boost potion that's coming up, or has that already happened? It's coming up really soon. It's in this map. But the glitch you're talking about is drinking. Is it this potion or the other one? It's yeah, that's a healing potion. Yes, but this potion is the Berserk potion, which I believe makes you stronger, makes your character model a bit bigger, and makes you jump a bit lower, technically. Although with the increased character model, it doesn't make a difference in this map. But the glitch with this potion is that if you finish the level while the potion is active, you actually get to keep the effect throughout the game. You just never lose it. You get to be this godlike berserker who one-shots everything. In theory, if you hit really well, which never happens because the controls are a bit janky. The only downside to the potion is that you get to keep 2 out of 3 effects. You're super strong, and your jump height is decreased, but your character model returns to normal in the next map. So some jumping puzzles things become a bit more difficult. There is also like a oh wow, what happened? I mean, besides you evidently that was a pretty decent attack. But yeah. But yeah. There was a later save as well, but in order to get the glitch, you need to do it in one go from getting the potion to the end of the level, so you can't just use those saves in between. But yeah, those tentacles, they know what they're doing. They're experienced. Yeah, like I was about to say, there's also another glitch with the potion. Like there's the shrinking potion that makes you really small and weak and makes you jump higher. Which, wasn't there in theory some skip that you could do if you were able to jump really high? Yeah. 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 It makes you so much weaker that you just can't do any combat in any reasonable way, and everything's horrible.
Just want to get to know you inside out.
Okay, round 2. You got this. Tentacles again, indeed. There we go.
It's all up to luck.
No, it's not luck. It's pure skill.
Okay, sure.
Pure skill. Oh yeah, and because the character model is a bit big in this case, this cutscene at the end is, you know, it works. Close enough. Okay, goal of this map is to hit 3 switches so some dragon heads turn to stone or shut off or some, I don't know. They stop working, malfunction. And you can proceed to the next area. And I honestly don't remember what's behind this corner. There's some thing you have to do to get to the first switch. But I'm in for a surprise, I guess. Oh, it's this room, right. This is one of the rooms that become more difficult because your character model gets wonky and your jump height is decreased. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah. That jump is much more difficult when your jump height is decreased. Oh yeah, getting that first try is really good. Oh, it did turn to stone. I thought I was just making shit up. never understand what's the point behind this trap. Man, look at those optimal jumps. The bunny hopping, it's basically Quake. Only faster. Coming up is the second switch. I want to say this is the one with the lava monster.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember. The pizza room with the lava monster who isn't much of a threat with the berserk potion active. Just jump in the lava and hit the switch. It's healthy. Have some pizza.
I don't know.
In theory, you could maybe save like an actual ton of time if you could somehow get through the room with the dragon heads without closing them. But I know we've both looked into it, and so far it seems to be impossible. But if anyone discovers a way, I will buy them a beer. That's a promise. I will buy you a beer if you come to Finland's or ESA. Gotta make it a bit more difficult in case someone actually finds it. Okay, here's the final switch, and my favorite part of the run, because it's the one contribution I had for this run, which is doing a super jump thing right here. Oh, there you go, first try. We were just talking about this before the run, and the more you practice that jump, the worse it gets. And Pjoxt got it once in practice, like 10 minutes before the run, and I told him not to do it again, because there's a quota. You can only do it twice a day. Beautiful. Yeah. I really like that skit because I found it. Yeah. Gotta repeat that. Because named after me. And now the dragon heads are sealed and turned to stone. And the level is close to the end.
Should I fight the invisible guy or should I climb over the thing?
Oh,
Fight
not
the
you
invisible guy
again.
or climb over the thing. Quickly, chat. Respond.
I don't think you have time.
Respond really fast.
Should have asked before.
Climb over the thing. Because YOLO. Looks healthy, just stand in a fire. Oh!
Bloody hell.
Bloody hell. Oh! He made it. Yeah, normally killing that invisible guy makes the door open, but why would you want to do that? Climbing is the true way.
Maybe I should grab the healing potion from the box.
Yeah, healing version might be a good idea. That thing did punch you a bit. Oh yeah, jumping on this cogs is harder than it looks, because the jump height is reduced once again. Yeah, there's a. Whoops. I'm hitting things on the desk. There's a hole on this cog that allows you to get to a healing potion, and we got here on a bad cycle, so it took a bit of waiting to get there. But there it is. we get to enjoy these high quality textures. Really close up. Yeah, the potion is not really necessary, but the health situation wasn't that great, and it would be nice to survive the next map.
Uh-oh. This is
Are you gonna get the key or?
really bad.
Okay, okay. So there are two ways to get through this room. Either you get the key from this guy, and you open the door, and that triggers a cutscene and stuff like that. Or you can just clip through the gate. But clipping through the gate is pretty inconsistent here. Yeah. Try it anyway. See how it goes. Oh, that looked really good. Because while killing the guy, it doesn't take too long, and you can grab the key pretty fast as well. Getting the clip would save time because it skips a cutscene. Oh, that looks good. Oh. But like I said, it's a difficult clip. Oh, nice! There you go. Made it. No cutscene. That also breaks the enemy over there. Just sticks around. Oh yeah, and the laser is here. Do some mountain climbing. Yep. Yep. There we go. Yeah, the point of this level is to destroy that mining machine thing with the laser on it by overheating it. So first you destroy the some cooling system, I guess, and then you're gonna put a lot of stuff in there, so it burns really hot and explodes.
Let's see how it works.
Also featuring top-tier game design. If you make it explode, it seems like you're in a cutscene, but you're actually still in control, and if you don't move away, you die. Oh yeah, the laser is still okay with this. It's actually coming from the wall to the machine. Actually, oh, it's already the final level. So really solid time.
This place gives me the shivers.
But yeah, this level is basically why you never want to have the shrinking potion, and why you definitely want to have the berserker potion, because there's a lot of combat here.
One piece of time.
Plenty of skeletons. And I believe the best way to fight skeletons is just go for the legs, because they can't block when you attack the legs. And this floor does damage to you because lightning, rocks, or whatever.
That's not playing fair, being gentle. Mash ya to a bloody pulp. Ooh, that's going to hurt.
And in order to get to the final boss of the game, you need to destroy 3 crystals in different rooms. That for some reason there's a teleport mechanism like this. It probably made sense to somebody at some point.
What the blazes?
And once all those crystals are destroyed, there's gonna be one mini-boss thing before the very final area. It's another thing that could almost be skipped. Like, if you could just get through one door, you wouldn't have to destroy any of these crystals. But at the moment, it does seem impossible. Once again, I will buy someone a beer at ESA or Finran's if somebody finds that.
Right. Down the hatch.
So I guess that would be like a solid 3-minute time save. I just pulled that number out of my ass though. Maybe off by 5 minutes. In any direction. Wait, what did you get an autosave there? The fight was still going on. No, of course. Just touch the door for saving.
Bloody hell.
Dedicating your life to finding a skip. Excellent. Although don't get too excited, I'll make it Finnish beer. Okay. Surprise tentacle when healing. Oddly enough, not a Japanese game.
Your head like a cobble. To hell with ya. You couldn't sleep either, eh? Ooh, that's going to hurt. I'm back.
Just make the beer ale. Oh, goose. That's not beer. Alright, one more to go. Then we're gonna head to the pizza arena. I feel like falling off the arena is a bit less threatening than it's supposed to be when you just realize it's pizza.
Well, there's nothing to do here.
Oh, and some of these rooms are just super evil. It's like there are some switches that you can hit, but they just kill you, and there's no way you can figure it out before pulling the switch.
Mandatory parts are in secret areas like this.
Oh yeah, mandatory parts of the level hidden behind the secret lever.
Ooh, that's going to hurt.
Oh wow, he's actually fighting.
I'll strike you down.
Really, I do want an explanation for why do you get to jump on 4 tiles in a specific order that they tell you when you step on the first one to teleport here, and why do you get to step on a pool of water to get back? You should know. You're the expert. You should know the lore of this game. Okay. 4 more enemies in total in the game. Just these 2 skeletons, mini-boss and final boss.
Bloody hell!
And the door right behind these skeletons is the one I was talking about. That's the one that I really wish could be skipped. But it appears to be just too thick that you can't clip through it.
Your vandalism
So
has
pay
been
attention to the
considerably
boss,
weakened.
how he floats out of here.
Changa deal with you. Beast.
Rip. Rip Changa. You don't imagine triggers would happen if you clip through the door. I mean, that's the good thing, because you could skip that mini-boss fight. Because I believe the exit trigger of the level would still be right through this window. Yeah. So I love how that window breaks. Okay. Look at all that pizza. Oh, yeah. It's a well-designed boss. He can hit himself as you're on the way to the
Your sword.
final arena.
Mine.
This fight also makes so much sense. You just gotta hit the crystal so you get knocked down, and when you're knocked down, you don't take damage from the enemy. All right, we're almost done.
When it fades to black.
Yeah. Are you ready with time?
Hero.
I assume people are not ready with time. They don't look ready, but we'll be fine. When it fades to black.
Your tyranny has ended, wizard. Live by the sword. Die by the sword. Snap out of it, lass.
There you go.
This mountain's falling apart.
Time. That was a really solid run. It's like, it's just that one tentacle bit that went wrong. Everything else seemed to go really well. Any final words from the man himself?
Fuck Kuopio.
Well said.
Hell of a